Page 7, March in G. At the bottom of the page. And it's in the key of G major. It's in the title. There's one sharp in the key signature. So all F's in this piece will automatically be F sharp. And we have some F's in it. Plus they put in an accidental. So we'll talk about that too. Things are getting a little trickier here, huh? 4/4 time. Let's start with the right hand and make sure we have the fingering and the rhythm and the notes okay. Play everything connected at first. This helps us with feeling the rhythm and the notes and where things are going. Just play it all connected. We can add the staccatos and all that later. So you're starting out here in the right hand. That puts you in this position to start. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then they stuck in a C sharp there, so instead of C, play C sharp. Then reach down for the low D, it's an octave. You're going to need, on the next line, you're going to need your hand to stay here. So when you play that, don't collapse, stay up here, just rest, and then come back where you were. Now if the next line, the notes were down here someplace, then once you play that D, you could collapse and be ready to go on. But we're going to stay up here, so come up here. So the last measure of the first line is here. 1, 2, 3, rest. Now come back up. We ended all right there. Left hand, you're starting out thumb down on here, so you're here. Don't forget the F sharp. You're actually in this position. Because of the key signature, you have an F sharp. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now, the last two measures of the second line. Look out. It's a G, and then you got to reach down to get the fourth finger on the B. So you're just coming down, and then collapse the hand when you do that. And the G, you're staying spread out there, octaves. There. Eventually, you want to be able to play this without looking at the keyboard. You want to be able to feel these, but you're going to have to look at first, of course, to make sure you got you're stretching out and reaching out in the right spot. And that's okay. Now put the hands together. Let's see what happens. You're here to start with. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and. So you work on that. If you're hesitating anywhere, go work on those spots and get rid of the hesitation. See, the tendency with the hesitation is, well, I'll fix it later, just go on. The problem is you won't fix it later, you'll keep hesitating. And you end up practicing the hesitation. So it becomes part of your piece, part of the way you play it. So when you go to play it for somebody, you are pretty much guaranteed to hesitate there, whether you want to or not. When I hear people playing the piano at whatever level, beginner, whatever, and they hesitate someplace, and a piano club every month we hear it, somebody does it. I know full well when they practiced it, they've been hesitating in that spot all the time they were practicing and just never bothered to stop and fix it. I'm encouraging you, if you're hesitating anywhere, stop and fix it. Don't wait till later. Been there, done that, it doesn't work. Then we have the articulation. Well, articulation here is more for the right hand. The left hand, there isn't anything marked, so just connect the left hand pretty much. The right hand, again, I'm going to flex the wrist. Connect. Connect. Connect all this. And the second line is the same thing, just staccato and connect them. So together. Now on these staccatos, I'm flexing at the wrist, but my hand is on the key. I'm pushing down and bouncing off. I'm not above the key and hitting the key. I'm on the key and pushing down. And I'm coming back to the key each time before I play it. If I push down, that's something else. Don't do that if you can help it. Bad idea. Be on the key and play staccato from there. Like so. Then we add the dynamics. So they're suggesting moderately loud at the beginning, and that's the melody, which is the right hand. You keep the left hand out of the way. We want to hear the right hand, so it's here. You'll have to decide what moderately loud is. Whatever, it's sort of loud. Not really loud, just sort of loud. No? On the loud side of the middle. Then you're going to crescendo up to loud. Don't get loud into the last measure. Right there, so a little louder. Loud right there. That's where it is. So be careful there. Second line, you come down a little bit to moderately soft. Moderately loud and moderately soft are both in the middle. It's just one's on the loud side of the middle and one's on the soft side of the middle. That's all. The left hand has to be very soft. And here you're going to get softer. You're going down to soft in the right hand. The left hand has to practically disappear. And that last measure is where you're soft. So that the last two measures there, a little softer, soft, there. And that left hand, gentle and very soft. Because you have to be under the right hand. Speed-wise, again, it's a moderate march. Left, right, left, right. There's no slowing down here. It's a march. You don't want your marches slowing down or nothing. It's got to be a regular speed all the way to the end. Most of the time, if it's a dance or a march or something where people are moving, you won't have too many retardandos or slowing down or any of that. The beat is usually pretty steady. There's exceptions, but for the most part. I'd like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do the dynamics, just notes and rhythms. So I'll give us 4 counts. Let's try it together slowly. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and